Isang Pinayang nanalo sa UK election at kaugnay niyan, makakapanim natin mismo ang nahalal nating kababayan na si Cynthia Alcantara Barker. Magandang tanghali po, Miss Barker. Si Rafi P. Tima po ito at live po kayo sa Balitang Hali.
Magandang tanghali din sa iyo, Rafi, at sa inyong lahat na nakikinig sa GMA.
Opo. Live po tayo sa Balitang Hali newscast. Una-una po, congratulations sa inyong pagkapanalo. Ano pong significance nito para sa mga libo-libo mga OFW na nandyan sa UK?
Well, unang-una, I hope na ma-inspire ko ang Filipino community dito na ma-involve sa kanilang local community at sa politika din. Siyempre, kailangan talaga may voice ang mga Pinoy dito. Dahil ano man ang mangyayari, sino man umupo sa government, affected pa rin tayo.
Ano po ba nagbunsod sa inyo na tumakbo dyan sa eleksyon? At tama po ba na kapartido nyo po yung British Prime Minister?
Oo. Actually, lumaban ako under the Conservative Party. Sinupport ko ang Conservative Party because ayun ang pinaniniwalaan ko ang kanilang policies, ang manifesto nila, especially sa sitwasyon sa economy dito, at saka, siyempre, we want a stable government. And it wasn't really planned. Talagang nagkataon na, I think what it is, as you mature, you gain more skills, tapos you realize you're ready to take this role. And dalawang beses na akong tumulong sa kanila sa pagka-campaign sa isang local election at saka sa isang national election. Dahil vice chair ako ng association ng Conservative Party ng branch dito sa where I live. So I know how it all operates. Pero wala akong intention at the time na lumaban. Tumutulong ako doon. And then, last year, then I was asked kung gusto kong mag-run, and took a while to think about it on. Tapos, in the end, I realized, actually, I am ready for this. At marami akong may offer sa local community kasi involved ako dito sa local community. Chair of trustees ako ng museum namin dito. Member ako ng Rotary International, so we do a lot of community work. Last year, president ako ng Rotary International dito. And then, school governor din ako ng school dito. So, marami akong involvement sa local community. Para sa akin, ang pag-run as councilor is about community.
Gaano po ba kaaktibo yung mga Pinoy sa affairs dyan sa UK? Alam natin na yung ibang ethnicity dyan talagang napaka-active at ini-encourage ito ng gobyerno ng UK. Gaano po ba kaaktibo yung mga Pinoy dyan sa UK?
Actually, the last 2 years, medyo okay na mga Pilipino. They come out and get involved. They try and get involved. In the past, very hidden yung ating community. We just go to work, we go home. But the modern, as I said, the last 2 years, they have become more involved. Marami kasing mga organizations talagang ini-encourage sa mga Pilipino na lumabas at ma-involve sa lahat ng community nila. But, of course, people are busy working, they have priorities. But, as I said, this new organizations are always encouraging even the younger Filipinos na ma-involve. So we will be seeing more Filipinos na involved sa politics, hopefully.
At of course, pinangunahan niyo po yan. Ano na po kaya ang magiging epekto nito naman sa Pilipinas kung maging active yung mga Pinoy dyan sa UK sa inyong pangunguna ngayon?
Well, I hope it will inspire them to do what I have done. Ang mapapayo ko lang, dahan-dahan lang, unang-una, mag-volunteer sila, ma-involve sa mga charity organizations. This is not about giving money, but giving your time, sharing the skills you have with others. Dun mag-umpisa yun. And then, kung alam nila yung mga pasikot-sikot sa community nila or to the local government, then there will come a time, malalaman naman nila kung ready na sila.
Was it a surprise po na nanalo kayo or expected na yon? Kasi nga nabanggit nyo, very active kayo sa community. At ano po naging reaction dito ng inyong pamilya at mga kaibigan?
One part of me was confident when I was campaigning kasi ang part ng campaigning was dropping leaflets, knocking on doors, kausapin yung mga residents, ibibigay mo yung sarili mo para iboto ka. Confident ako doon, wala akong ka-nervous doon. But when the time, even nung election day, confident pa rin ako. Pero pagdating nung counting, that's when the nerves hit me. Doon ko na-realize, hang on, ang laban talaga, neck to neck. At you know, the government has been through a lot. So some people are happy with the government and some are not happy. Some people want to change, some don't want to change. But on the day of the counting, that's when it hit me and I feel nervous. But in the end, for me, what gave me the good feeling was that I know I gave it a good shot. Alam ko na maganda yung campaign ko, yung strategy ng party. I followed everything. And in fact, I gave more. Talagang hanggang ngayon, masakit pa yung mga muscles ko sa dami ng nilakad dito kasi mga nilalakad na talaga. Ang jive, akit sa stairs, and then kausapin yung mga tao. Maraming lakad dito.
Pero marami nga pong nasurpresa na nanalo pa itong kampo nitong si British Prime Minister dahil sa mga polls dyan sa UK, sinasabing medyo matatalo yung inyong partido. So ito sa surprise na halos tama ho ba na medyo landslide or malaki yung agwat ninyo sa susunod na partido?
Actually, we were very happy dun sa result kasi hindi namin talaga in-expect. In-expect namin will be hang parliament. So, we didn't mind kung kapareho ng last government. Last government kasi Conservative Party and the Leave Them, they were together. Kasi yun din ang in-expect namin this time. But, luckily, I think people have become very passionate near the election day. At saka, you really have to work hard and knock on everybody's door. Encourage mo sila, please, can you go out to vote? Some people, when they are fed up, they don't want to vote anymore. They think, oh, well, it's not going to make a difference. But it will. So every single vote is very, very important. So, nasa kandidato talaga na nakasalalay lahat yan. You have to go out. Kahit nung mismong araw ng election, pagdating ng alas 5 ng hapon dito, we had to go out in the streets again and make sure yung mga hindi pa bumoboto, kinakatok namin, bumoto na po ba kayo? Kailangan po ba nyo ng sasakyan? Ano pong maitutulong namin para madala kayo doon? Actually, 7 a.m. in the morning, yung isang Pilipina tumawag sa akin. Tumawag sa akin the day before. Ang sabi sa akin, Ma'am Cynthia, hindi po ako makapunta sa voting center. Wala akong sasakyan. Pwede po ba makahingi ng lift? Sabi ko, of course, I can give you a lift without asking kung sino buboto niya.
Opo, dyan po ba?
Oras ka?
Dyan po ba sa UK, dyan po ba sa UK, legal yon? Kasi kung dito sa Pilipinas, electioneering na ho yun, yung maghahatid ng mga botante sa mga voting places.
Oh, no. This is where I enjoyed exercising democracy here. This is the first time I've been in the thick of it, where I'm actually running as a candidate. So if they need transport, you give them transport. If you're allowed to do that.
Okay. Panghuli na lamang po, alam ko magsisimula pa lang po kayo dyan sa UK, pero nakikita nyo po ba sarili nyo na pag bumalik kayo dito sa Pilipinas, maging dito ma-involve kayo sa politika?
No, because ang life ko talaga nandito na. May anak ko dito. May apo na ako dito. So this is where I am based.
Okay.
But I'm hoping. Pero bumoboto rin ako sa election dyan. Because dito sa Philippines, through the Philippine Embassy here. But so I am involved, but at the same time, dito ko talaga i-develop itong
inyong bagong career.
Hopefully, because I know, dito marami akong maitutulong dito. And I hope indirectly it will also help our country.
Okay. Sige po, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras at muli congratulations. Cynthia Alcantara Barker, ang Pinay na nagwagi sa UK election. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo.
Sa inyo din, sa inyong lahat. Thank you. Bye-bye.